Bob Glauber, Newsday NFL columnist. Bob, how are you this evening?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
All right, before we jump into the Jets, I must congratulate you on being inducted into the Hall of Fame, friend. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. I don't consider it a Hall of Famer. You know, the Hall of Famers are the guys who wear gold jackets. It was certainly a privilege and a treat. But the Pro Football Writers of America, that's the group, and it was a cool moment, though.
Okay. Thank you for being the astute journalist that you are and clarifying. Although I knew that, I guess we need to make sure the audience knew that you didn't get a gold jacket. But nonetheless, a award that is well-deserved. But let's jump into the Jets. First year for Robert Saleh. Will his first year be better than Joe Judge's first year in your estimation, Bob?
You know, that's a good question, and I think it will be different than Joe Judge's first year because I think you always have to remember that, you know, Judge came in first-time head coach in a pandemic, no offseason, none whatsoever, so it was really challenging for him. He got the team right after an 0-5 start. So I think Saleh's got a chance to be better, maybe a little bit more from the start. And it's just a different dynamic because he's got a first-year quarterback. He's got things to build with. There's a lot of genuine optimism about the Jets, and I think Saleh is one of the big reasons for it.
Okay, so if that's where you are, Bob, how will we measure this success? Will it be purely in win totals? I mean, 2 wasn't terrific last year, but there's still a learning curve with a new young quarterback and a new coach, a new system, and the whole bit. So how will we measure if Saleh has been successful?
You know, I think we're going to measure it based on what you see. And it sounds kind of simplistic, and it's not just the record, but it's like, you'll know. When you know success, okay, you'll see it. And you'll see Zach Wilson kind of with the dial up. You'll see Saleh making good in-game decisions. You'll see a defense that's very active. And you'll see the Mike LaFleur offense that can really be sustainable for a long period of time. So you'll know it. It might be 6 wins. It might be 7 wins. Even if it's 4 wins, but this team is competitive, I think you'll have a chance to see that this team has a lot of room to grow and can be good for a longer period of time.
Okay. All right. I'll take you up on that one. Now, you mentioned Wilson, obviously. I don't want to say the cash cow, Bob, but you know, like the prize. There's so much of the future tied up in Zach Wilson and his success. But when we start talking about backup situations, did you think that the Jets would have been better off to bring in a veteran backup in case this youngster hits some learning curves or, knock on wood, finds himself injured?
Yes, I think all things being equal, it would have been better that they get like a Nick Foles or have their Josh McCown that Sam Darnold had the good fortune to have as his backup because he taught Sam Darnold a lot. So I think it would have helped. I don't think it's a deal breaker because, let's face it, this team is Zach Wilson, and it's not going to go anywhere with a backup who is going to be coming from another team, even if it is a Nick Foles. So best case scenario, yes, but I think they'll make do. And if Zach Wilson stays healthy, that's the hope, then I think this experience will be positive from start to finish, even without that veteran backup.
From what you've seen, Bob, are you in on Wilson?
I am. Now, okay. I'm not going to say Aaron Rodgers. I'm not going to say Patrick Mahomes. I'm not going Tony Romo on this one, okay? Like Bill Parcells has drummed into all of our brains, let's not put this kid into Canton on roller skates, okay? And I won't do that. It's just too much pressure on Zach Wilson. But I do think he's got a lot of athleticism. I think his arm talent is extraordinary. He can throw what they say is off-platform. In other words, he can scramble and make throws. He can throw the ball at any angle with his arm, and he's smart. You know, he is a film junkie. He asks the right questions. So I think those things, that combination of things, will serve him well over a long period of time. And I do feel like the Jets did get their answer at quarterback in Zach Wilson.
Kaz, wherever you are, I hope you're watching the show. I hope that boosts your confidence in this decision, because last year, Bob, Kaz was our tank commander so that this team could get a quarterback of the future. Now, you mentioned over the long haul, Zach Wilson to be the guy. It starts this weekend, and there's a little bit of a storyline you may have heard about a former Jets quarterback being his matchup. How do you think this weekend plays out when you look at the quarterback specifically?
Well, I think Sam Darnold has the benefit of experience. He's got the benefit of a stable environment around him, unlike he had last year with Adam Gase and the Jets. So I think it goes well. Plus, he's got Christian McCaffrey behind him. Pretty good player, very active. Christian McCaffrey might have 10 catches for 100 yards and a couple of touchdowns. So I give the advantage to Darnold over a guy starting his first game. That said, I think the Jets did make the correct decision to move away from Sam Darnold. There was talk this week, Robert Saleh was talking about, well, we might have kept Sam Darnold if we didn't get an offer we liked, but that would not have worked. This is the right play for both of those quarterbacks, but I do think this week it's advantage Darnold.
We did note before you joined the program, Bob, that the last 3 Jets rookie quarterbacks, including Darnold, all got wins. So we'll see if Wilson can keep that trend going. Now, lots of focus on that side of the ball, but in terms of this defense, Bob, this is a team that now has the loss of Lawson. How concerned are you about that when it comes to this Jets defense?
I'm very concerned about that. I mean, I don't think you can underestimate the value of a big-time pass rusher. And Lawson, even though he was not a big-name player in Cincinnati, he just kind of had that it factor about him. He had that charisma as a pass rusher. He had that burst off the edge that we have not seen in a Jets uniform in decades. So it's a big loss. But I do think they have, enough around, in other spots. Quinton Williams is coming off a good year. Sheldon Rankins helps out. Shaq Lawson, helps out after he was acquired in the trade. But the Carl Lawson, that loss, it's a big one, and I think it'll have an impact pretty much all season.